good peoples? So, I have been asked to do a video on lashes and vendors and things like that. Okay, so if you're new to my YouTube or you're new to me, I have been an entrepreneur for 3 years. I have been selling stuff forever. And I know it's hard when you're trying to start a business, when you're trying to start a side hustle. You know, it's a lot of scams going on out here. So it's a lot of people posting a lot of pictures with false information, false pictures. So to save your money, I think the best way to find a vendor is to literally do your own first and foremost is do your own research. Just because a person sends you pictures, that doesn't mean that those are their pictures. It's a lot of people who have sent me fake pictures, and it's a learning process. I feel like when I buy something, I don't just tell people to don't buy 100 lashes and you get them and it's like it's poor quality. So I feel like it's up to you to test vendors, test the product. So I would order one. Like if I'm ordering a wig, I'll just order one. Or if it's lashes, I might order like five. Sometimes it's an MOQ. That means that's the minimum amount that you can order. And with that, I would just stay away from vendors who your first order you can't sample it and you have to order a lot. I just don't trust those because it's like this is my first time buying something from y'all. So how do you expect me to just go out loud and buy 100 lashes or 100 wigs when I don't even know like your product? So yeah, always sample your products. So with these lashes that I have on, the first time that I bought them, I fell in love with them, and I just knew like from that point that she was going to be the person that I shop with for lashes. So that's how I got into selling these, and also that's how I got into selling wholesale lashes. So I do sell wholesale lashes as well. And it's for people who want a side hustle. I have one person that's literally, I'm not going to say working for me, but working under me selling lashes because they knew that the quality of my lashes were good. So they're like, well, hey, can I purchase your wholesale lashes? And I'm like, of course. So that's how that happened. Um, Stay away from people who take 30 years to send your stuff. It's like, I don't want to have to shop with somebody and every time it's time for me to shop with them, you don't have nothing. Like, or oh, you waiting on a shipment and your shipment taking 3 months. Now we're all human. Nobody's perfect. That's why this video is so real. This video is not, my YouTube is not here to be fake, cutting out scenes. Look, if I mess up, I mess up. If I stutter, I stutter. Look, this is how it's going. This is how you're gonna get it. Because being an entrepreneur, a lot of times people try to paint this picture like it's just easy, or it's just waking up to 20 messages with people ordering, or every day it sells. That's fairy tale, baby. If you think you're gonna jump into something and it's just gonna take off like that, then you might need to reconsider, being an entrepreneur, because it doesn't work like that for everybody. Not saying that some people don't get that when they first start out, but being realistic, every day is not gonna be like that. It's not. You're not gonna have that in the beginning. Like, we're gonna talk realistically. You're not gonna have that in the beginning. So it might take some time to make a sale, and that's okay. But just staying consistent and not being really, I'm trying to think of the word, like naive to everybody, that's saying, oh, I have this, I have this, I have this. You know, it's so many people who have wasted money on vendors, vendor books. And I used to sell a vendor book for like $20, $25. And I actually have screenshots of people saying, "Oh, this helped me. This book really helped me." But I stopped doing that because I feel as though it's no point in buying a vendor book because vendors can change at any given moment. They can stop selling at any given moment. They can change their product at any given moment. Me personally, I don't want to be responsible for you buying something from a vendor and it's like trash. So I just was like, you know what? I thank the people who purchased that from me and the people who reached out to me like, girl, this really helped me. This is how I started my business. Thank you so much. Like, thank you. But I just didn't want to do that. But what I will be doing is coming out with a ebook with basically pretty much everything business. And you guys should subscribe to my emailing list because I'm telling you, this ebook is going to have so much information in it, from how to get your EIN number, how to get your LLC, and you don't have to pay someone to file your LLC for you. Only thing you have to do is go to your Secretary of State's website and apply, and it's so easy. So this ebook will be full of information for anybody starting out, don't know what to do, just lost. But back to the vendors, Google is your best friend. Facebook, Instagram, that is your best friend. That's how you find vendors. You can find a vendor on Instagram. It is so simple. Look up hashtags, eyelash vendors, eyelash wholesale. Even though I sell lashes wholesale, you don't have to buy from me, but it's ways around getting tricked, thinking that just because you buy a vendor book, it's gonna be easier. No, do your own research first and foremost. Buy at least like 5 pair of lashes from different people, and the way entrepreneurship works, you're going to spend money. You're going to waste. I'm not going to even say waste money, because if you don't invest in yourself, then you won't be successful. You have to invest in yourself. And that's just period. And investing in yourself does not mean that every time you invest in yourself, you're going to win. You might not sell out of something, and you might have it, and that could be an item that you can use to do free promo. You just never know. But when you invest in yourself, you're setting yourself up for success. So finding vendors is easy. Stop relying on people to find vendors for you, because you still have to do your own research. So that means you just paid for a vendor book that you don't need, or you just paid somebody for information that you don't need, that you can get on your own for free. So the key to that is just going with your gut instinct, which is not always right. You can go with your gut instinct and you can still be wrong, but at least you tried. So I wouldn't beat myself up about being an entrepreneur or not making sales or having a hard time getting vendors, because this is the lifestyle. You signed up for this. So if you didn't want this lifestyle, you would have never wanted to sign up for it, for whichever reason. You get what I'm saying? Because you probably was working at McDonald's or Walmart or wherever, and you didn't like that lifestyle. You didn't like getting a paycheck, because that's how I was. But sometimes a job is always good to fall back on as well. And that's another video. So make sure y'all subscribe, because I got so much coming. But this is the lifestyle. It's gonna be ups and it's gonna be downs. If you don't want the down, you definitely can't hang when you going up. How you gonna survive? You gotta get through the downside, and you gotta get through the bad days, and the days where you're confused and You need help. You don't have nobody to help you. You know, no friends, no help. Just no help. Even if you got help, it's still gonna be days where it's you, cause it's your business. So we gotta. It's a mind thing. Same thing with the vendors. Like you gotta do it. It's like a self thing. Something that you have to do. You can't pay nobody. You can't pay nobody to do the work for you. Cause then when it's time to win and when it's time to eat, guess what? You're not eating, they eating. So find your own vendors. Stop paying people for vendor books. Because even if it seems like it makes it easier, it doesn't. Instagram, that's your best friend. Facebook, that's your best friend. Even if you do even if you do want to get a vendor book, because I'm not gonna knock nobody's hustle because it's very informational. You know, you got a list of people, but at the same time, don't just put all your money into one vendor. That's because you might be buying bullshit. So I'm here to give you guys information. I've been an entrepreneur for 3 years, and I know the down. If I don't know the ups, I definitely know the down. So I hope you guys like this video, and you can ask me any questions. I'm actually willing to help any entrepreneur out there that's willing to help themselves without a fee. You know, and I'm not gonna knock anybody that has fees on top of their information, because in business, business is business. So don't get me wrong now, because you got some people that are branding, and they're content creators and they're in marketing, and you gotta pay for their information. That's life. That's their business. So we just gonna respect the roles, but at the same time, we're if you're starting out, you're trying to save. You know, you're trying to save a lot of money, and you don't want to pour so much money into stuff you can just get for free. And I think that's where a lot of entrepreneurs kind of fall, trying to pay for things that they can do for themselves. But that's another video, because it's so much stuff out there what you can do for free. If you know you want to be an entrepreneur and you feel like you don't have as much money as the next person to put into their business, I got so much free stuff coming for you guys, like free information. And only thing you have to do is subscribe and hit that notification bell, so you can get when I'm giving it to you, so you can get the game and you can be successful. Cause it's time to step our game up, baby. It's time to eat. What you gonna do? You gonna eat or you gonna starve? I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat regardless. And anybody at my table gonna eat. So what's up? It's time to eat. So let's go. Y'all be easy though, but get a notebook and write down some of these things that I'm telling you, literally. And I'm gonna drop a vendor for free. I'm gonna drop an eyelash vendor for free. I'm gonna drop myself because I am an eyelash vendor, and I'm gonna drop all of my information. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me any question. This is for all entrepreneurs. I really do it all, like content creating, entrepreneur. I make so much stuff for free because when I was not able to pay somebody, I did it for free. And I like free. We all like free. So guess what? I still do it for free. And you know, I pay people when I do pay people, but we taking the easy route, which is no easy route, but we're trying to get a little, you know, we're maneuvering and taking some of the hard steps out, because baby, if you thought entrepreneurship was just rainbows and roses, yeah.